Have you ever felt like something was missing, even when you seemed to have it all? Maybe you've reached a milestone you once dreamed of, only to find an unexpected hollowness waiting for you at the top. That's exactly how Marcus felt. He had the fancy job title, a big paycheck, and a corner office with a breathtaking view. On paper, he had achieved success by every conventional measure. Colleagues envied his position, and friends congratulated him on his accomplishments. Yet, a persistent emptiness lingered in his heart. Each day blurred into the next, filled with endless meetings, emails, and spreadsheets. He performed his duties well, but deep down, he yearned for something more meaningful, something that would ignite a spark within him. One afternoon, a colleague named Sarah approached him, her voice tinged with worry. She confided in Marcus about her struggles with a particularly challenging project, admitting she felt overwhelmed and unsure of how to proceed. Despite his own heavy workload and looming deadlines, Marcus felt a tug at his heartstrings. He made a choice to stay late and help her, setting aside his own tasks for the evening. As they worked side by side, brainstorming solutions and sharing laughter, something inside Marcus began to shift. The emptiness that had haunted him started to fade, replaced by a sense of connection and purpose he hadn't felt in years. In that moment, Marcus realized that his skills and experience, the very things he often took for granted, could actually make a real difference in someone else's life. He saw the impact of his support reflected in Sarah's renewed confidence. That night, as he walked home beneath the city lights, everything seemed brighter, the air somehow lighter. For the first time in a long while, Marcus felt truly alive. He had stumbled upon a powerful truth. True fulfillment doesn't come from what you achieve for yourself, but from the positive impact you have on others. In helping someone else, Marcus finally found what he'd been missing all along. Helping others isn't just about being charitable. It's about making a conscious choice to step outside your own world and reach into someone else's. It's about unlocking a deeper sense of purpose within yourself, a purpose that often lies dormant until you decide to act with kindness and intention. When you shift your focus from your own needs to the needs of others, something remarkable happens. You begin to see the world through a different lens, one colored by empathy and understanding. You tap into a wellspring of empathy, compassion, and connection that enriches your life in ways material success never could. These moments of genuine connection remind us that we are all part of something bigger than ourselves. Think about it. When you extend a helping hand, you're not just offering assistance, you're affirming your values and showing the world what truly matters to you. You're saying, "This is what I stand for. This is the kind of person I choose to be, even when no one is watching. This is what matters to me." These actions, big or small, become the building blocks of your character and your legacy. And in that act of service, you reinforce those values within yourself, strengthening your sense of who you are and what you believe in. Each time you help, you grow more confident in your purpose. Let's take a simple example to illustrate this idea. Imagine you're skilled at graphic design, a talent you've honed over years of practice and creativity. You could easily spend your evenings scrolling through social media, passing the time without much thought or impact. But instead, you choose to volunteer at a local community center teaching teenagers how to use design software, sharing your knowledge and passion with those eager to learn. In that hour of giving, you're not just imparting knowledge, you're igniting passions, fostering creativity, and empowering young minds to believe in their own potential. The impact you make, however small it may seem, ripples outward, touching lives in ways you may never fully comprehend. Your single act of kindness can inspire others to do the same, creating a chain reaction of goodwill and purpose that extends far beyond your own reach. The beauty of helping others is that it doesn't require grand gestures or extraordinary sacrifices. You don't need to change the world overnight or have endless resources to make a difference. In fact, some of the most impactful moments come from the smallest, most genuine actions. It's about integrating small acts of kindness into your daily life, transforming everyday moments into opportunities for connection and purpose. Each day presents countless chances to reach out, support someone, or simply show that you care. Here are 3 simple steps to get you started on this journey. First, share your knowledge. When you teach or guide someone, you not only help them grow, but you also reinforce your own understanding and build meaningful relationships. We all possess unique talents and skills. What comes naturally to you might be a struggle for someone else. By offering your expertise, You can open doors for others and help them overcome challenges they might face alone. Offer to mentor a colleague, tutor a student, or teach a friend a new skill. Even a few minutes of your time can spark confidence and growth in someone else. Sharing your knowledge is a powerful way to empower others and make a tangible difference. Second, volunteer locally. Giving your time and energy to your community creates a ripple effect of positivity. There are countless organizations in your community that rely on the generosity of volunteers. From food banks to animal shelters, your help is always needed and appreciated. Whether it's serving meals at a homeless shelter, walking dogs at an animal rescue, or reading to seniors at a nursing home, dedicating even a few hours a month can have a profound impact. You'll not only help others, but you'll also gain a sense of fulfillment and belonging. And third, practice daily kindness. Make it a habit to look for small ways to brighten someone's day, no matter how simple. Sometimes the most meaningful acts of service are the smallest ones. A smile, a kind word, or a thoughtful gesture can make all the difference. Hold the door open for a stranger, offer a genuine compliment, listen attentively to a friend in need. These moments of kindness create a sense of trust and warmth in your community. These seemingly insignificant gestures can brighten someone's day and remind you of the power of human connection. By embracing these 3 steps, you'll discover that a more meaningful life is built one small act at a time. Remember Sarah, the colleague Marcus helped? Inspired by his generosity, she too began looking for ways to pay it forward. She started mentoring a new hire, sharing her knowledge and experience to help him navigate the challenges of a new job. The ripple effect of kindness, once set in motion, has a way of expanding outward, touching countless lives in its path. When you help someone succeed, you're not just witnessing their triumph, you're experiencing the joy of shared accomplishment. Their success becomes your success, their happiness becomes your happiness. It's a beautiful, interconnected cycle that reminds us that we're all in this together. Imagine the look on a child's face when they finally grasp a difficult concept because of your patient tutoring. Picture the gratitude in the eyes of an elderly neighbor when you help them carry groceries up the stairs. These moments of human connection, however fleeting, have the power to fill your heart with a sense of purpose that no amount of money or accolades ever could. My friends, I challenge you to embrace the transformative power of helping others. This week, I urge you to commit to one act of service, no matter how small. Help a colleague with a project, volunteer at a local charity, or simply offer a listening ear to someone in need. And here's the most important part: share your experience. Tell your friends, your family, your social media followers about the joy you felt, the connections you made, the sense of purpose you discovered. Let's inspire a movement of kindness, one act of service at a time. In a world often driven by self-interest and ambition, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters. But I believe that within each of us lies an innate desire to make a difference, to leave the world a little bit better than we found it. When we embrace the power of helping others, we unlock that potential within ourselves. As you continue on your journey, remember this: the pursuit of personal fulfillment doesn't have to be a solitary endeavor. In fact, it's often through lifting others that we discover the best versions of ourselves. By embracing compassion, generosity, and service, we not only enrich the lives of those around us, but we also illuminate the path to our own true purpose.